Hi, everyone, and thank you for calling into Carrie Psychic Cafe. I am Carrie Ann Hartley Sikowski. You're here, we're live, we're in Salem, Massachusetts. I want to just say a little bit about the show here. If the first timers that are watching and viewing us, our number here is 323-792-3050. A little bit about the show. Obviously, I'm the host, I'm Carrie Ann Hartley Sikowski, and we've been here for almost over a year now. This is a live call-in and chat room show. You could call in, or you can chat in our awesome chat room, or you can just sit back and watch. We don't want you to do that. Okay, we want you to call in. We want you to have a good time. We want you to ask. The rules are one question per person. You could call in or you could chat, and we have a chat. In the chat has a chat cafe staff, and tonight it's Suziana and Aunt Joan, and they will be calling in all the wonderful questions that you have to ask on here. If there's people that really don't know anything about the show and have basically have not, had the opportunity to be on the show and know about the show. In the room, there's so many people there that can help you out and show you how to do it. Again, we're live, and we're doing our best here in Salem, Massachusetts. It's great in Salem. I've met a lot of great people. I've met a lot of magical people. This town
Internet problem, guys. Hold on. Carrie will be right back. It looks like it's going to be one of them nights.
Should we just do a rerun?
When is the last time you rebooted the computer? Nope. No good.
Understand. I'm probably going to have to do what is called an extended next week and do like an extra package they have on here. There's no way we can do the show. There's no freedom to do it. It keeps on coming up with this connection between the slow and good video thing. And there's this extra thing I could buy, but it takes 24 hours to do.
Yeah, no,
next week we're gonna. There's no way the show's gonna go on. I'm gonna tell you right now, Amnon.
Right now everything is okay. What happened? When I ask you, when is the last time you rebooted the computer?
When I turned it back on and turned it on to call you.
Did you turn it off before that, or you put it to sleep?
No, I turned it off.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's keep going now. Let's see. I mean, if worse comes to worse, what we can do is
just do phone?
Audio. No, I mean, if you kill your video right now.
Yeah, let's just do audio.
Go ahead and click on, you see below there's an icon with a camera on the left.
Yeah.
Click it so there's a red line across it.
I'm going to click it, and could you let everybody know there'll be no video, it's just audio tonight?
Yeah, you can tell them. No, it's fine. Go, yeah, they're hearing everything that we're talking about now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I didn't know that. Okay, so we're going to try to do the show however we can. And basically right now, I think because everybody's just checked into the hotel that I'm at, and there was 27 people, and I think I asked, they sent me an email, 127 people just came into the hotel, and everybody's on the internet, and I have to pay for something extra next week. We're just going to do audio. So it'll be no video tonight. I'm so sorry you don't have to see this face, which you're probably lucky out there, everybody. It's 323-792-3050. And I have the staff that will call in the questions that are in the chat room, and we're going to try to do it and keep on going. Right, Amnon?
Right.
We're doing the best we can. So
we'll make it through. Don't worry.
We will, because we do whatever we can for everybody that's the first time, because I have some people that are actually from, I just want to say the shout out to Connie from Air Psychic Radio today. I'm due to the internet issue. I'm so sorry about it. She was trying to actually look and see how the show is ran tonight, and sorry about that. So give us a call, 323-792-3050. Get your question answered. Our staff, if we got some questions to answer for everybody, let's try to do this, and let's try to make it as best as possible and about the situation at hand. Again, I have to say about my show, if you want to do the show special, we're doing 15 for 35. You can go to www.carriepsychiccafe.com. Normally, you could click above my head, and the show special is Halloween, and you could do that. I'm just letting you know, anybody that sees us in Salem, Massachusetts on this Wednesday with Andrea Perrin, it's not a debut or anything. She's our friend. Tom's coming up, and we're going to be hanging out with her all day, and she's going to be recording it and doing everything she has to do in Salem as far as, hanging out, going on a trolley and doing everything. Again, it's not a publicity thing. She's coming in. She's hanging out. We're just going to hang out with everybody like that and just chill out with her. Aunt Joan and Susanna's and the staff. Nick, thank you so much for doing the phones tonight. So let's get rocking.
All right, so first let's go and talk. Boy, the phones are just, it's the same person. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but here we go. Let's go ahead and talk with Alan.
Hey, Alan, it's Carrie. How are you? You're live.
Okay. I have one question.
Sure.
I would like to know if the career choices I've made this year and in the recent past have helped me have helped place me on a better path for health and finances, or if more changes are needed to move ahead.
Well, basically what you've done before and what you're doing now is kind of like a little different. Good, thank you. My guardian said it's a little bit of a different path right now. You've asked, it's one question show, so about the health issue. All they see, the guardians, as far as your career is concerned, what you've done and what you've changed up and what you're going forward to it is a great thing that you're doing. Health, basically, what we got to look out for and what is genetic. And Aaron, I couldn't really say in the beginning of the show. I have 4 guardians. Obviously, one's a doctor. Aaron said that the health is a pressure of your career choice. So it's like stress, it's anxiety, it's all that kind of stuff. And if you were to ever, you're like pretty much of a really good thing right now going on. So I would continue what you're doing and do what you do forward. And thank you so much for calling. And the next question, Amnon, we're still back up.
Go ahead and talk with Mary Lou.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
What's up? I'm awesome. Sorry about this video thing. What's up?
That's okay. I wanted to know when will I meet my husband and what's his name?
That's going in and out. I'm sorry. I can't.
When will I meet my husband and what's his name?
Hey, Mary Lou. Oh my God, you're so funny. There's so many other things that are going on in your life too. You'll meet your husband. My grandmother said you're going to meet your husband in like 2 months, and Aaron. So that's all I get from them right now for you. So I don't know if that's going to help you. Yep, but it's different. It's Aaron. So, and it's not even within a time. You're like so close to meeting this person, you have no clue. Just take down the wall. Let it happen. You're ready for love.
I certainly don't.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right, how about...
It's not like my Aaron, everybody, huh?
Talk with Corinne.
Hi. I was just wondering, with everything, the limitations that I've had in taking care of my grandmother for the last 8 years, she just turned 100. But at the same time, I've been working so hard at trying to further my career with different ventures, and it just seems like every time I turn around, I'm wondering if everything that I've worked so hard at will come through finally.
Well, congratulations on 100-year-old. I mean, that's just amazing. Nobody lives that long, and obviously you're doing it. Thank you. The Guardians say you're doing an amazing job at taking care of everybody, but it's time for you. It's time for you to put your perspective and everything to you. Are you still her caretaker, or is she in assisted living?
Never will be in assisted living, always with me.
That's what they said. Thank you. Thank you. Just wanted to guarantee that. Thank you so much. As far as, and she's got a little ways to go yet, my love. You do know that, right?
I don't think she's going anywhere for at least 3 to 4 years.
You got it. Exactly what they say. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's just let everybody just know you're probably going to listen to this, and 3 years later we're going to be hearing the whole conversation. But however, the caretaker that I'm talking to, this beautiful woman, will finally have her goals and dreams taken care of, due to the fact that karma comes around and is so viciously needs to come back at you. Absolutely, 100% what you're talking about. You need to go forward and move forward with what you want. Everything is always put in front of you for a reason. You're just a caretaker. You're just not a caretaker. You're an amazing woman. And you need to go forward what you want, your dreams and everything. But she'll be just fine. Everything will work out.
Thank you, because everything I do is in
like
turn to be able to maintain, to keep taking care of her.
Yeah. I know. Well, because, she's a significant part of your life. That's what happens.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, and everything that she lives and breathes is because of you. So we just want to make sure that you're not putting her anywhere, because she don't need to go anywhere. She's still fully conscious. This woman is, amazing. This should be videotaped.
Oh, yeah, she's unbelievable. She is the most amazing woman I have ever known.
My guardian is like, are you serious? He's amazed by her. She's completely everything is all intact. Everything is just fully functional. It's just amazing. Yeah. So you should be documenting this. This would be actually something that you could document. I'm honored. I'm honored.
You know what? When I quit my career to take care of her when she got sick, she had a stroke, and that is when the doctor said she's not going to make it. I said, I'm taking her home with me. And 8 years later, she's just turned 100. But in that time, I decided I want to write. And I wrote a book called That Moment.
Right.
And it's one of the highest rated ebooks, but people just read the free part of it. They don't buy the book online.
So let me do a plug for you real quick. If you could just write, what is your email address and the name of your book? So if I have thousands of people who watch and listen to my show. If anybody is interested in something that she has to offer, which is probably going to be a #1 seller, you need to just say your email and your book and how they get in touch with you, please.
I definitely will. I'll put it on the wall that I saw your thing for.
Say it loud so everybody can hear it, because we're not on video today. We're just going through the radio and on the chat in the chat room. So people in the chat room can't hear it. So can you please just say it?
Yes. It's That Moment by CC Champagne, and it's at smashwords.com.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. God bless. God, over 100 years old.
Carrie.
Yeah.
I know you don't have video, but that doesn't mean that you have to eat the microphone.
I'm not eating the microphone. It's so far away from me. It's the room. I'm trying not to eat
I can hear the wind from your.
Oh, I'll even move it farther away.
All right. Go ahead and talk with Dennis or Denise.
Denise.
Hi.
Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. How are you?
Dennis.
I know, Dennis.
I've been better.
Yeah. I know. What's up?
My wife's spirit guide is Grey Wolf, and she's one of the best psychic mediums in the world.
Right.
And so my question is, say what?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
My question is, why is she keeping my children from me?
Well, my guardian said it's a custodial thing. It's something she feels that you're not going to be contributing to the children's well-being. That there's no reason why this should be happening. That this needs to be a legal bound thing. Is there attorneys involved? If she's the greatest psychic and everything like that, if there's the greatest psychic in the world, then somebody would know if somebody's a good father or not and have the ability, like you said that she does, then you should be able to know, she should be able to know that there's nothing wrong with what you are, what you're about. And I don't know, live that we are, and thousands of people that hear us right now. I'm just letting you know that I don't feel there's anything wrong with your fathering or your ability to father, and I just don't get why this is happening. It's a legal issue, and there's no reason why this should be going on. But if there's something else that she knows other than I do, then we're not, that's just how far we're going to go with it. But legally speaking, there's no reason why your children should be kept from you. We don't see any reason why.
I understand. I know. So why?
As I am, there's nothing more I can tell you. Because I know there's nothing wrong with you.
What creates such a gulf?
Well, it's a legal issue. When it's legally involved, then there's something more to it than what we know of. But as far as what I'm saying, as far as being
no, that's just a legal issue that she created with false accusations and such, and so I want to know why would someone that is so connected.
Emma, next question, please.
Uh-oh.
Why did we go off? Okay.
I don't know.
Next question, please.
Go and talk with Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I just wanted to know if there's any spirits around me, if you see spirits around me.
Well, Aaron, thank you. Is that my grandmother said that you walk among two spirits, one from a past life. Oh, okay. Aaron said the past life, more of an artist, photographer, right, type of deal. And the spirit that walks among you is a great grandmother, and she's totally your guide. She totally takes you out of things that you've never, like, when you're going to do something that you hesitate to do, that's your guardian pulling you out of it. So thank you. And my father said that there's also a compelling feeling in order to change something that you're doing. Sometimes you're not settled. Sometimes you need something different done. That's your guide. That's like showing and directing you. But absolutely, you have two. Absolutely.
So you're saying my great-grandmother, do you know if it's on my mother's side or father?
It's the mother. I'm sorry. I said it, but the microphone, what's going on with even my microphone tonight? I'm trying, everybody. I'm really trying. Yes, I said mother. Yes. You could play it back.
So great-grandmother, and who's the other guy from my past life?
Yeah, an artist, photographer. There's so much going on, like so much travel that needs to be done yet. Like that's why your unsettled soul is in there. You need so much more to do with your life. There's so much inside of you, and that's why sometimes you feel antsy or you feel like there needs to be change.
Yeah,
and that's what happens because you're living the past life in there, and that's what needs to be done. But but thank you so much, my love, for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. And
where's my chat staff? Where's the chat questions? I want some chat questions first.
I think there is Tom right here.
Is Susiani on there, or Aunt Joan, or Tom?
I don't know. I see one that there's no name.
No, I want Susiani or one in the chat right now.
All right. Tom, is that you?
It's Tom. Tom is here.
Hey, what's up? Sorry about that. There's just I have to do something with the computer next week. I have to buy that extra package.
Yeah, but okay, you're sound fine now. Away from the mic, you're just fine. So
go
relax,
ahead, Tom.
Okay?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. Tell me any questions.
All right. I got 3 questions, and then of course I gotta bend down. I gotta bow down to Susiani with the Dolphin.
Whatever. Go.
Today, so, all right. Joe has a question from the chat. I have been having problems with my wrist, and I've seen a lot of doctors, none of whom have been much help. Who should I see to get my wrist fixed?
Aaron said it's carpal tunnel syndrome, but not just from the wrist bending one. He was born with a situation with his wrist with a muscular, where the wrist ends and goes. They call it carpal tunnel syndrome, but it's really not. It's like when he bends his wrist and goes up, there's the muscle in it that's very, very weak. He was born with something less of. So he has to go to a specialist for that. And your next question?
From Carol.
Hey, Carol.
And Carol wants to know, and she's been quite patient, that she asked this question about a week ago on your public page. Will Spud and I reconcile?
Yes, I thought I answered that on a public page. Yes, but Stud has a lot of issues right now going on. he needs to understand who you are and treat you like a woman and treat you like and respectfully. And a little bit more of his past has to come out. You maybe have to have the sit down. I'd say to many women on the show, have the sit down. And your next question?
Amy J. from Oklahoma.
Hey, Aim.
Carrie, I have met a man through my business, and it has been getting really personal. Is this something I need to worry about?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. My father said that there's a question with that. You need to reevaluate it and go back to it again. You need to readjust some things. Please, Aim, please. If you need to, email me and I'll explain more forward. It's actually very personal. But yeah, absolutely. And any other questions there?
And how do they reach you?
They reach me by going to www.carriespsychiccafe.com, and they can reach me there, or they can email me right now at spellsandwishes@gmail.com. And did you announce in the chat room about our special that we're running for Halloween?
I will put it in the chat room again.
Okay, that's wonderful.
And
the
chat
what are you
room
going
is
to do?
quite busy,
Susan?
so it scrolls up and down pretty fast.
Yeah, I know. I have a hopping chat room. I'm totally loving it. I'm just not totally loving the fact that we have no video today, but I'll deal with it.
Okay. That's it for me. I think Suziana's calling in next.
All right. Did you have something to say to Suziani?
I already did it. I said her Bills beat my Dolphins, and I'm not happy about it.
All right, but that wasn't bowing down, but whatever. When you could do it better, maybe you could call in. Okay, thank you.
I'll tell her I'll make her dinner for Christmas.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Peace
Bye.
out.
All right.
Okay, Amnon. Where's Suziani? I need her.
She's right here, but first take a deep breath.
I am.
And let's try and go with video. And if it breaks, then
I'm good with this right now. I think this will work for me tonight.
Okay.
I don't want to mess with it. It kind of there's a flow going right now.
Suziani?
Yes, I'm here.
There she is.
Hey, Suze. How are you?
Hi, Carrie. How you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm doing real good, too. Chat is hopping. There's lots of people in chat, a lot of newcomers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with Annette's question.
Okay, awesome.
And her mother and her grandmother passed several years ago, and she wants to know if there's any messages for her.
Oh yeah, my grandmother said that there's a situation going on in the home and health. So the home thing, it's a financial situation that she needs to attend to. It's basically more or less of what she's going to do and how she's going to handle a real estate thing. And the second one is the health thing. Is that we Thank you. Erin said that there is a digestional system problem that you need to attend to ASAP. As far as the real estate thing, I'm talking about more or less a brokerage thing. I don't want to say, because my grandmother is contradicting and saying that it's more of should she or should she not buy or sell or something of that nature. So I want to say real estate, they want to say mortgage, so we're going to clarify it that way. And the next one, Suziani?
The next one is from Janet Ackerland, and she wants to know, with the state of the economy, how her income will be in the future.
Well, she's not from the state. She's from another state. So my grandmother said she kind of understands affiliates. My grandmother was from England, and she says with the inflation that's going on over where she's in Sweden, that it will get a little bit higher, it'll drop, and then it'll get a little bit higher again. So she needs to keep her high hopes in it, and she actually needs to get to a doctor regarding her anxiety also. Hi, Janet. And the next one, Suziani?
The next one is from Mickey Ann. And she says, I'm going to read this to you, okay? She says, please tell her that she has a false memory because she has a memory of being born with 3 people dressed in black, a bright light, and she was the baby crying. One's holding her. One of the people in black is holding her, and she's the baby crying.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what does she want to know?
She wants to know, is it a false memory?
Yeah, I don't feel that with her.
Real?
I know her very well. No. I think there's just, I think it could be it could be a past life. Thank you. My grandma, no, it's not. It's a past life thing. Let it go. Oh God, we have too much to work on, Mick. Please don't hit me with this one. No. I've been working very close with her. No, don't throw this one down at me, please. No, I'm in Salem. Don't do the black thing. Black magic. No. It's we're all white and good. No, I think it's not. It's nothing bad. So let it go. If we can tell her in the chat room again, Carrie said, "Let it go."
Okay. I have one more for you, and it's from Eve, and she said her grandson Cody passed away 3 years ago. Does he know that his mom loves him, and does he have anything to say to either the mom or to Eve, who's the grandmother?
My grandmother brings in baseball. I don't know if they wanted him to play baseball or he was. He's very happy doing baseball, and that he's okay. There's no pain, but he keeps on bringing up baseball. So if there is a monument or any type of honoring him or any type of thing, and whether he had gone to it or not gone to it, he brings up right away that my grandmother brings up baseball. So it's like something to symbolize him, something to adventure him, or something that could have been or wanted to be. But baseball comes up immediately. And how you doing, Susiana? You okay? You all good?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, good.
And so Aunt Joan's got the next few questions, so I don't know if she's on hold or if you got other callers waiting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, again, you're listening to Carrie Psychic Cafe. This is a live chat room, and you can call in or chat in your questions. Our number is 323-792-3050. You could call in, or you could chat your chat, because normally we're pretty much have a video, but today we have a little technical difficulty. We're running our show specials. It's the 10 minutes. It's 15 for 35, and how you get that is www.carriepsychiccafe.com, and you click on it, and the keyword is Halloween. And again, you could call in your questions or you could chat it, and we have a chat room. And Amnon, what's going on?
Go ahead and talk.
Here on the phones.
Yeah, go ahead and talk with Jen.
Is that Jen or Jim?
Jen.
Okay. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Carrie. It's Jen from Chicago.
Hey, Jen from Chicago. How are you?
I just wanted to say hi. I just finished burning all my stuff, so Kit 1 is done.
Oh, my God. I know. You've been on my mind like crazy lately. Crazy. What's going on? You have so much going on. Are you still at the hotel, or are you back?
I'm back, and I probably had the best presentation I ever did.
I've
gotten so many compliments.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You're fabulous. You're totally fabulous.
I'm in such a good place.
Yeah. How was the plane ride?
I'm sorry, say again?
I can't hear you. So can you just repeat that again, my love?
No, I just didn't hear the question that you asked me. You said, how's something, and I missed it.
How did everything go?
It went really well. I presented for 2 hours and did an amazing job.
I knew you would. So your next adventures are going to be, what do you be doing next as far as for you?
I have an event in California that I have to present at, and that's the first week of November.
You're gonna do fine. You are where you're supposed to be. You are so alive right now. I can feel your energy like all over the place. You're bouncing like a ball. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. Everybody's listening to somebody that's going to be very famous one day, like a Tony Robbins. Nobody has any idea who they're even talking to right now, Jen. So Jen and I have been working together, and things have been going really, really good. And, nothing's but the skies for you and everything. So, now we just need, like, a love, right?
Yep. Interesting, I heard via LinkedIn, granted it was just a guy that I knew back when I was like 26, just complimenting me on something I did. And we had kind of dated. His name was Tony. And I just wanted to know if you picked up anything, if that was just him being nice, or he's...
I got the chills. I got the chills. You just said that name, and I got the chills. And my grandmother goes, bingo. Wow. Yeah, there's something there, girl. There's something there. But you know what? I would just take your time. The career is the most important thing right now, and that's what we're working on, the goals to work on, we're going to start doing a session soon, so we'll be working on all that. But I would take that slowly, because that gave me the chills. And when my grandmother says bingo, and that's not often, and she's English, I would say that it means something. something. So just keep it in the back of your head. Don't let it go very far. You know what I'm saying? Because the career is the most important right now. Yeah.
Okay, and then I know your friend said something about the $14K last week. I'm meeting with the attorney. Basically, the attorney said, they're either going to force me to sell the house or give them $14K. Should I just tell him no and see if they come back at a lesser amount?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I know definitely they are. They're just playing hardball. Thank you. My grandma said absolutely. She loves the death out of you. But she's, it'll come back at the offer that I said. We know we're okay on this one. You know, we could play. We got little grounds to play yet, Jen. Let's play.
Okay, let's do it. All right, I'm going to let you get back to the show, but thank you so much.
All right, baby love. We have to start a session anyway. I'll be talking to you soon. I'll email you in the morning.
Okay, honey. Bye.
All right, bye. Again, who you just heard and what you just talked to is that I offer for psychic sessions, and with it comes with the whole and it's on my website at www.carriepsychiccafe.com. A lot of people are in the room, and a lot of people all over the world, they take the psychic sessions because it's for them. It helps with career. It helps with as far as where your distance is as far as your love is concerned, financial. It kind of covers all the grounds, and it's one little package deal. And I run that also on my website at www.carriepsychiccafe.com, and you can do that. And Amnon, is there anybody waiting there on that awesome phone
Sue.
You have? Hey, Sue.
Hi.
How are you? How can I help you today?
Yeah, I had a question about if love is in my near future or finding my soulmate.
Love can be let me generalize that. Love could be very much so always in your future, and soulmates are so far and few. And I don't always believe that there's only one soulmate. I believe that there's several in your life. That people can disagree with it. But the first thing, thank you. My guardian said that the first thing that my dad said is that what we have to do is fix Sue. Fix Sue meaning like we let somebody in and we don't worry about what they are, what they do. Like kind of Susan are kind of in her own set in her own ways. So if we retake Sue and turn around a little bit, we awesomely can get somebody into your life. There's just there's just a possibility. It is always possible to do so. But what they're talking about with Sue is that you need to just change a little bit about you and bring a wall down a little bit, and you'll be able to bring somebody in right away. And there's also a friend involved in it that's going to hook you up with somebody. So you need to understand that too. But thank you so much for calling in tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How would you like to talk with...
Hey, Amnon, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
How come you told me to breathe before? I don't sound like I'm breathing.
How come I what?
You asked me to breathe. Is that because...
Because you were just one after another, after another, after another, after another.
I know, everybody. I'm trying so hard. But, you don't have to do that. I just want to... Some of them just require some time, so that's cool.
Yeah,
but
I know. I just want you to relax.
Thank you.
All right. How about talking with Aunt Joan?
I would always love to talk to my aunt.
I know.
My Aunt Joan.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Okay, we're getting through this one. See the troubles, but we still do it. No matter what, we still always come through. What could I do? What kind of questions do you have? How are you doing?
Yeah, I think we're breaking. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
We keep breaking up. Okay, now we're okay. All right. There's a question from Leah E., and she says that her brother was rushed to the hospital today. Any immediate concerns?
Aaron said breathing deficiency. Aaron said also allergic reaction to something. That they need to understand that he... And, be very careful with penicillin. Thank you. Aaron said be very careful with penicillin. Nothing really, really urgent, but those concerns are very much of Aaron's concern right now. And the next question, Aunt Joan?
Okay, it's from Laura, and she said that she was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Yeah, she has cancer.
Just wants to know where she's at what state she's in, and... this is sad for me, but I can't, but Aaron can't let this go. Terminal cancer to us is 4th stage. And Aaron said you're at is the 3rd stage, and it's never over till it's over. And if you could agree with me, Aunt Joan, you know what I mean.
I think when somebody
that's what I was going to ask, if she could say what stage she is in.
Yes,
but there's always hope, and there is God. Never give up.
Can you tell why you say that, please? Why do you say that, Anton? Why do you say that?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Why do you say that? Because
why am I saying that? Because your father is telling me this.
Right.
And I got the chills. Laura, please don't ever give up. And if you're to take any kind of treatment, whether it be chemo or radiation, go with it. Go with it. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Yeah. My brother's saying everything is going to be fine.
Daddy said everything's fine. You're not going to go anywhere. You need to stop.
No.
It's like don't give up. So don't give up. You got 3 people tag teaming you right now, girlfriend, and saying do not give up. My aunt also. She's so proud. My aunt also is a survivor, and my dad died, but my aunt survived because this needed to be. So I'm just letting you know that it's very proven that we know what we're talking about here. So just don't give up, please.
And the most important things: always have a positive attitude.
Constantly. We deal with this every day. Please do not give up. Please, I would like her to, somebody in the chat room could please let her keep in contact with us and whatever we can do to help, we will do.
Okay.
And the next question, Aunt Joan?
Okay, this is from Maria, Minnesota. She said, hi. Is what I was involved with my neighbor, Robert, and a problem happened in July. I have been trying to hold on. What should I do? Let go or hold on?
Well, my grandmother, both my father and my grandmother said, let it go. It's so over with. It's like so old. It's ready to just let it go because so much new is about to happen. And there's something about, I need you to reevaluate what you do every day, monthly, with your budget, because there's something going on financially with you. My daddy said that there's something wrong with the situation at hand. You need to reevaluate all your financial situation because there's something not right. You're losing money. You don't even know it. So you need to really, really evaluate it. And the next question, Aunt Joan? Really do that,
That's
please.
It. That's my 3. I guess Tom's on hold.
Okay. I don't know. I'll find out. It's hard without video, though, I'll tell you. It's really weird to show. But
well, either Susie Annie or Tom is on hold. I'm not sure.
Okay. I love you. Thank you.
Okay, love you too, honey. Bye.
All right, so that's how we do it here. It is 323-792-3050, and it's CarriePsychicCafe.com, and it's Sunday, and it's Sunday Wind Down Day. We will be taking only calls today, and you don't see this, but it's totally okay, and we are just moving along here. And who's up on the phone next, Amnon? I'm relying on you all night.
You can go ahead and talk with Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
Hey, what can I help you with tonight?
Maryland. Well, I don't know. It's like I've had a string of bad luck ever since 2000, and it seems to have started when my brother died, my mother died.
Oh my God!
Within 3 months, almost to the day.
Yeah. And a lot of people in the world like that.
After that, my stepson was killed. Then I came down with congestive heart failure. I lost my job. I'm in danger of losing my house. It's just nothing is getting better, and I was wondering if there's just something hanging over my head.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to cleanse. You need where you live and what you're doing, and how you're going about it. You need to have a total cleansing done in order to have a reevaluation of your life. You need to kind of like get all the bad out and bring in the good. It's not bad intentions, but there's a lot of negativity. When something like all that goes down, what I suggest to do is to basically smudge and get your house clean, and you'll feel a lot of clarity, and you'll get a lot of answers. I would be glad to send you out what you need, but I just need you to email me at www.carriepsychiccafe.com, and I'll get you out what you need. It doesn't cost anything, and let's try to get you on the right direction. I want to help you out.
Okay, let me writing it down. www.
Yeah, it's 3 W's. It's CarriePsychicCafe.com.
Just look above the picture there of the cup, and it's right there. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go and talk with Margaret.
Hey, Margaret.
Carrie, how are you?
Oh, I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great. My question was, I've always had spirits attracted to me since I'm a little girl, and lately I've just been bombarded, and I'm just wondering of who it is. I have pretty much a good idea. I'm the one that called you about last week with my friend that was burned. That he was burned to death.
Yeah, I did email you. My staff did email you about working the case. Yeah.
Oh wow. It must have gone to spam. I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah, check your spam.
Yeah, I just feel like he's like when he was here with me, he was always like unsettled. So that's what I totally pick up on. Right. And it's like he's wanting me to do something, and I don't know I really don't know what he wants me to do.
I don't know. I'm
and
trying
then I
to
had Kathy, she just passed away from cancer, so it's like I don't know if it's both of them, if it's him, or I don't know if you have any idea, but it's just like they're bugging the heck out of me, like, and I don't know what to do.
Well, there's nothing. Well, more we can do with him. Well, let's just solve this right now. More we can do with him is it has to be investigated, and we have to get police involved, which takes a case to order it. The secondly is that in order to stop being bombarded with how I live my life and how I live existence and how what goes around me every day from what I do is it's just cleansing. It's just basically, you have to burn the candles, you have to do the smudge, and you have to clear your house out because anything negative
I do that all the time, and I think one of the problems that I did have was I was collecting porcelain dolls, and I had about, over 100 of them. And when I tell you, I know it sounds wacky, but my EMF and everything was going off on these dolls like freaking crazy, on some of these dolls that had stuff attached to them. And
I had that happen to me once and freaked the hell out of me. I was staying in North Carolina in a home that a woman was kind enough to let me rent, and there was a doll left behind. I literally had to get a demonologist that dealt just with dolls to come and get rid of the doll.
Yeah, I had to have that happen. I did that.
Yeah,
I had to have the whole house.
The doll literally, I would get home on a gig, I would do a gallery, come back, and a doll would be downstairs sitting in the hallway waiting for me.
Yeah.
It was that freaky.
Yeah.
And I talk about, and nothing much spooks me. You can ask whatever you can ask me. I really much do it all, but that flipped me out.
Yeah,
and it was in North Carolina and Wake Forest, and I'll never forget it.
And so I started getting into about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I want to say. And this one doll in particular had 4 other homes. And I'm like, okay, I can cleanse her. I can get her clean. No. I came down with bronchitis in the cold winter, and I had pneumonia. I started having seizures. My seizures stopped, and my dog started having them, and my dog died.
Oh, my God.
It was that crazy. She would answer me. I did paranormal investigating, just getting it out there anyway. You probably know that. But I had all my equipment, and this doll was giving me readings like more than the Myrtle's Plantation, which I'm going back to on the 30th.
Oh, my God. I know. I'm telling you. I've done it. Listen, I don't do dolls. This doll scared the heck out of me. Never. I don't know how you do it. You're good at what you do. Does everybody know who you are? Can you say your name and what and everything? I don't think anybody really. I want everybody to know who they're talking to.
Yeah, it's Margaret Roberts, and I'm from New Orleans. And right now I work with New Orleans Paranormal Investigating, but then I have my own, which is Southern Pride Investigating, that I do like outside the different states.
Right.
But yeah, that's. We do, like, different items, walkthroughs of houses, all the plantations here. It's just like, and since I'm a kid, I've been able, when people say that they see apparitions all the time, I'm kind of I don't really, it's very hard to see an apparition to me.
Yes.
But the sound, smell, and everything, just the feeling, the choking sensation that I get, It's just since as a child. I've had it. My grandfather had it.
Yep.
You know, in my dreams, I've literally had dreams and woken up. I had one dream, for instance, that my dog, something was wrong with his eye, and I was telling my ex-husband, look, Bo's going to wake up, and something's going to be wrong with his eye. And my basset hound woke up. Later on that day, he ended up with cherry eye, which is actually like he needs to have surgery. It was the same eye.
I know what that is. My beagle. I know what that is.
But yeah, but it's weird how things come in dreams to me too. So
yeah,
but I was just wondering with the whole. I'm sorry I didn't get your email, but I don't want to take up your whole show, because I'll talk forever. So, but
but you're really interesting. and I just like so relate with the whole doll thing, because I don't say this often.
Joe, it's not my. I mean, me, I can feel it myself.
It's so serious
but I put my equipment up. I'm like, use the yes and no questions with the blinking lights, with the my K2 and everything. And she would answer, yes, I made you sick. Yes, I killed your dog. And she was not joking.
No,
and
I had a doll experience I'll never forget in my life. That's why I can't go into those doll shops. I can't look at the doll. I went and saw The Conjuring. I went and saw The Conjuring, and if you saw The Conjuring, everybody, you would know that a doll was in The Conjuring, and it's not all about what.
And you know what I bought? This is before I even saw The Conjuring. This was kind of freaky. I have Lorraine Warren has the actual one, which is a Raggedy Ann doll. In the movie, they use like a German doll, German or French, probably. A Halbrig doll, probably. And I mean, I know my dolls. So when I went and I found out, and I just got my Raggedy Ann doll in, and I'm like, oh no, if she's staying in the box, I'm not even dealing with this one.
Oh
because you don't know where they come from. It's like a Ouija board. I try to tell people.
That's
the dolls
so
are
what's
the same.
happening to me. But thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it. And everybody again. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Give me an email or call me.
Talk to Suziani.
Hi, Suziani.
Hi. Okay. Now, first of all, I had a question from Curly's sister.
Anna?
She wants to let her mom know that she went to the doctor and her thyroid's okay, and she wants to know if anybody wants to talk to her.
Hi, Anna. Your thyroid is not okay. It's the goiter. It's not the thyroid. It's the goiter, Mom said. I think there's a special test that you have to get in order to take it. It's an LC something test. I think Aaron said that. And that's all she really wants to say to her right now. But it's not, I mean, there's a whole CBC test that need to be done. Thank you. That whole CBC test that need to be done. It's behind the goiter. I think we talked about it. And that's about it. And your next question, Suziani?
Okay, the next one is it's actually a validation for you from Corinne Champagne.
Thank you.
And Corinne wants to say thank you for the amazing positive reading you gave her. Her grandmother, who just turned 100 years old, while taking care of her for the last 8 years in her home, she wrote and published an ebook called That Moment, which is short nonfiction stories that remind us we are guided into situations by a higher power, although we may not realize it until that moment. But at that moment, it is our decision what. So that's just a validation for you. And,
thank you.
And also, there's been everybody in chat is saying, how fabulous you are and thanking you. Everybody wants to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that I don't get to see my chat. I wish I did. But the Guardians, I have 4 of them, and it's really hard to read and do this, what I do. And everything. So I do thank you for the validations. I appreciate everybody listening tonight and everybody getting in and taking in and hearing all that. And if everybody is just listening, I need you to understand, if you go into my chat, Suziana, you agree, isn't my chat awesome? I mean,
it's awesome. You have to be in chat. You miss a lot by not being in chat.
I beg people, go into the chat room, sign into the show and go into the chat room, because there's nothing like chat. I mean, my own cousin Kim, if she would learn how to do it, would get from chat.
Because people are hearing the questions, and then they're hearing your answers, but then they're not seeing how the people whose questions you answered are responding and reacting, with how spot on you are, or, thanking you, or saying how you're the best. I mean, people are not seeing the validations that show up in the chat room.
That's what I wanted to put out, especially tonight. It's so important that if you're just going to, listen or watch, you need to go and chat to get the validations in order to. That's what will convince you in order to book a reading.
Right, exactly. Because people just listening don't realize that the guardians and you are spot on. And
so much.
they really need to be in chat to appreciate that you're the real deal.
Thank you so
that
much.
It's not just a show of people calling in questions and you just pulling answers out of the air, which is not what's going on. And chat is where it's happening.
Right, and that all those people that are in my chat have almost all of them have been with us almost a year.
Right, and many have had private readings, and they're also validating that, okay?
Right.
And so everybody really who is listening, number one, go to chat. It's a whole different added element to the show, and it's important. And also, book a reading.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Book a reading because it changes your life. It changes your life. I'm telling you, it's just life changing. I'm doing it. I do it. I'm having a great time in Salem. But even with them being in Salem, I mean, I'm having private readings even in Salem on phone, on Skype. I mean, it just you can book a reading. I mean, I do the show specials for those who cannot afford a really long reading, or I do the show specials just to get you in order to do so, or just everybody doesn't know in the world that I pay for the show to be done so that everybody can get some question answered. Because who am I to keep that away from you? My four guardians and I do this live every week, and we.
Yes. And you have a gift, and you're sharing it, and that's what needs to be appreciated by those that are listening. You don't have to do this. You're doing this so that you can help people. Everyone. And you do help people every week, and not just on air, but in the readings and what you're doing now in Salem. And it's not just about spreading the word. It's about you helping people. And this is from your heart. And people have to understand, okay? I mean, I give you credit beyond, applause, the whole thing. How you do this day in and day out after a long day and then doing the show and constantly.
I'm exhausted. You must be, I'm ready to drop on the keyboard right now. I'm going to be honest with everybody, but I have to be on my feet constantly because I have to help as many people in the world as I can. And this is just not the beginning. There's also talk of me going on air radio, psychic radio also next. So there's things coming in left and right, but Carrie can only do so much. So, but I will tell you, I will stay, I do it every week, no matter if it's radio or how we had to do it today, because the message has to get out there. Whoever many people that call in or contact us, as many people as we need to help. So like my producer tells me, it doesn't matter how many people your numbers are, it's that you helped those people tonight. And you took your time and you gave them what they needed because they couldn't do it any other way. So that's what we did. And he's being very funny tonight, stinker face. But, because my producer knows what's going on. But thank you so much, Suziani.
Okay, wait, one more. Larry the Brave just came in, and he has a quick question.
Okay.
All right, he wants to know what Wednesday night will be like for him.
Wednesday night's a new night. Thank you. My grandmother said that Wednesday night would be a promising night. Wednesday night is going to be better than what he knows of. So he needs to really. It's kind of like my grandmother said it's the same, but it's different. So I don't know if it's in a new location or it's a location that he's going into another location. But there's something up and it's something different, and he needs to keep it going. I mean, this guy, if anybody hasn't ever seen Larry the Brave, Larry the Brave's in the room. You need to tell Larry, you need to tell everybody in the room what you do. He stands on people, does Rubik's Cube, you have alphabet. You could book him for parties. You could book him for events. We've had him on numerous things. If he could come to Salem, he could be in the mall that I'm at. But, it takes a while to get to Salem. So
okay, Larry says he knows what you mean. He knows what you mean.
Thank you.
Okay. And can I ask one more question for Joe, who Tom, when he first called in, I think it's the same Joe, though, that asked about his wrist. But he really, really wants to know if there's a relationship in his future, and if so, who, when, and where are we going to meet, or has he already met the person?
My grandmother said he's already met the person. and somebody that he knows of, and somebody that he's close with, and the balance of the relationship is a friendship first, and then into a relationship. But it's a known of. When she says known of, it's somebody that's in his past, that's come up, and it could come up again. But I believe, thank you. She said it's somebody that he knows of. And he so desperately needs somebody in his life. This man is really, really lonely. So anybody out there that's in the chat or who's got the same lonely issue and he wants to know Joe, why don't you hook up with Joe in the room and see what's going on there. But Joe, it's from the past. We can only bring something into the future, that we can throw it out there into the universe and pray that you have love in your life and enlighten your life. And that's what we do for everybody every week and everybody. So thank you for calling in, Suziani. I appreciate it. I'm going to close down the show in a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right.
And
thank you
it.
so
We
much.
got every question in chat was answered, so we did
All
very
right,
well
I'm going
tonight.
to close it down. All right. Thank you so much. Love
Fabulous
you so much.
show. Fabulous show tonight, Carrie. It really was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, everybody who's been listening to Carrie's Psychic Cafe, and what we do here is we give, it's a live show. It's every Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. There's so many other shows here on Eastern Communications after the broadcasting that you could do. Health In is Deborah Book tomorrow, 11, and Breaking Free, awesome, Marilyn Channing, on Tuesday from 1 to 2. And then there's so many other shows. There's Julie's show and Amnon, who's on every Sunday from 9 to 12. But those awesome free buddies that talk about all kinds of computer stuff. And Jules.
Hey, Carrie.
All right. So basically,
Carrie,
after, yeah.
I have a question.
What's the question?
The question that Larry was asking, how is Wednesday night going to be for him?
Yeah.
Did you ever get a question like that and had to tell somebody, don't do it, don't even go, it's going to be a failure?
I have.
Well, how do you feel when you getting that type of thing coming on? You know.
Stop! It's too late. Don't make me crack up. Larry the Brave. It's hard for. I've had a couple readings that I've done live here that I've had to say some things that are not of comforting. You mean comforting?
Right.
That where I had to be put a point and downright. Like it's going to be or it's not going to be right. This is how you're going to do. And I didn't know Larry. Fortunately, it will be okay for him, but some people I have to really let down, and you just have to be gingerly and lovingly and say it in the kindest, most, nicest way. We don't deal with the dead. Like, I don't tell you what we're going to die. I'm not God. I don't pretend to be, and I don't tell you when you're going to die. But Larry the Brave, comes up with you but sometimes when we have to say things that aren't that great, I try my hardest in the most humane way, and the Guardians is the kindest way, because that's what I'm here to be sent for, in order to be nice and kind and loving. But sometimes things are really rotten, and I have to make them nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering how it's,
You have to handle in the most nice, not like you sometimes, okay, cut it.
All right, but I want Ann Joan to tell me what are the last 4 digits of her phone number, because there are 2 here, and I don't know which one to pick up.
Well,
Ann Joan.
I'm closing.
They are both 201.
All right, but I think that we're good tonight, and it's 9:50. It's 8:58, and I'm really gonna.
Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to Aunt Joan?
Yeah, I'll talk to Aunt Joan.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Aunt Joan. You're the last question.
Hi, Carrie. I'm sorry, but I need to say something. I hope I'm not out of line. There's a person in the room called Hippie Love,
right?
And this person needs to contact you. Your father has a message for this person.
Okay, so everybody needs to listen up. Go ahead.
All right, so just tell this person, Hippie Love, where they should contact you, because your father definitely has a message for this person, and your dad was a hippie.
Oh, absolutely.
It just came right to me. Your father was right there.
Okay, thank you so much.
So I hope Hippie Love is listening.
Okay, Hippie Love, please give us a call at an email at www.carriespsychiccafe.com. My aunt and I will come together, and we will find out what the answers are for your question. And please contact us ASAP. You can contact us by email. I want to thank everybody tonight for tuning in to Carrie Psychic Cafe. And I want to say again, next week, hopefully we'll be able to see this and not just hear this. And I want to say that, if you tell just one person about this show, we can change the world. So just tell one person. It has worked. It has worked for a year. We're here. We're not going anywhere. We're out. We're going even larger. So please give us a chance next week and tell somebody. And we'll be here back again on Sunday, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time live. And I want to thank you. I want to God bless. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And everybody, we love you.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. Our weekly lineup of call-in programs includes Computers 2K Now with Amnon Nissan, Sundays 9 a.m. till noon. Carrie's Psychic Cafe with Carrie Silkowski, Sundays 8 till 9 p.m. Health In with Debbie Bruck, Mondays 11 a.m. till noon. Breaking Free with Marilyn Shannon, Mondays 1 till 2 p.m. Lessons of Vietnam with NCVVI members the second and fourth Wednesday of each month from 7:30 till 8:30 p.m. Reawaken Your Brilliance with Julie Seibert, Wednesdays 9 till 10 p.m. And if you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program in its entirety or download an MP3 audio file of it at www.nissancommunications.com. Sponsored by ThatVidBlasterGuy.com, CarolinaApparel.com, and DeltaForce.net.